Who gives a fuck, dude? Let's just
you're blocked
shit.
Okay.
Dude, Beyond the Rift, episode number 580. 580 episodes, and this is the production quality you get, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming out today. It's going to be a great episode, I promise you. Joining me today, the little block that's on the right. Give him a quick intro, Scar. Who are you?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Scar. I'm the tech support. That's why this show just has awful technical production. Honestly, I need someone to help me, so please message me if you can help Kiwi set up scenes in OBS. We need someone with that technical expertise. Anyways, I'm not important. Who is important is our lovely new guest, Olleh, who we've tried to work with through these issues for 30 minutes now. Olleh, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello guys, I'm Team Liquid Olleh. I tried to use webcam on Skype, but I couldn't do it. My bad.
No. Olleh, it's not your fault. It's Skype's fault. It's that garbage-ass program. Skype. Yeah, I hate that shit too. Yeah.
This is sponsored by Discord, right? Not Skype?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Discord.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I went to Discord company 2 days ago after final. So
You like them?
I love Discord.
I agree with you. Dude,
Perfect.
speaking of Discord, I want to give a quick shout out right now. Discord company, it's fantastic. I love using them. Live question and answer segment at the end of this show. You guys got questions. We got answers. If you want to ask, Olleh, why is Skype such a garbage-ass program? Ass backwards, just absolute garbage. Feel free to ask it. We'll give you a well-thought-out answer. Download the program down below. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go straight into the topics. Topic number 1 being, Scar, give me the fucking topics because I can't scroll through everything.
What? I got it. Yeah, today, I will be the topic. Say. Wait, this isn't as funny. Okay, you crushed C9 in the finals with what seemed like an extremely strong momentum game after game. How did you guys prepare for this series, and what did you guys do immediately after?
I think me and Peter knew that our boat gonna beat them. So I think even in Scream, our boat was always winning the lane, even though we lost the game. So I think me and Peter keep talking about how we're gonna make the combo. How can I do better for him? We were just talking about both your stuff, and actually, I was kind of worried about mid jungle that double duo because they have 2 more hours every single hour. So, but Eugene and Jake, they kept talking well, and our coach helped the ban pick, and Eugene was stepping up a lot. He talked a lot, and he always asked something. He demand he asked Olleh, you need to ward here, we need to put pink here. I think that was the best part of the practice. And I think after the final, I just went to hotel and just chill, and then we went to eat Wagyu, expensive Wagyu.
Oh,
wait,
nice.
you guys have a celebration?
Yeah, we went to eat Wagyu afterwards. That was small piece, literally shit like that, but it was $250.
They only gave you a small piece. Steve couldn't give you he didn't buy one steak for each player. He gave you one.
I sat next to Jake, and we were talking about, hey, we ordered 2 Wagyu and they share it. But when I went to bathroom, he just Jake only ordered 1. He didn't order 2.
Are you kidding me, dude? Come on.
Wait, you didn't milk Steve for your victory dinner? Are you
Yeah,
that's a rite of passage.
Yeah, that's
dude.
Come on, Olleh. You gotta milk them for all they're worth. That guy's got money bags.
Olleh, this is one time we beat TSM on Dignitas, me and Cutie, on the regular season game.
Yeah.
Odie, Michael Odell, our team CEO, was the meal's on me. And as soon as Cutie heard that, he was let's go. So we went to a 5-course meal place, and each person was $100. Cutie and Crumbs ordered 4 or 5 appetizers, and the bill came up to be $700. And when I showed Odie this, he's almost blew a fuse.
Really? Yeah, but when I saw Steve, I saw some deepest fear in his mind. I was because there were at least over 20 people, and everyone just talking about Wagyu. Like that Wagyu was at least 250, and then I was like, I saw Steve that order, and then his eyes was like shaking. I was like,
Hey, he's good for it, dude. Don't worry, man. Next time, order 5 Wagyu steaks and then just look at Steve. He's not. What is he gonna do, dude? He ain't gonna do anything. But let me ask you though, because it's funny you bring up your bot lane. I wanna just ask you about bot lane. Who do you think is scarier for that team? Like, because you played against C9 Sneaky. Like, who's the best bot lane that you've played against? Like, who do you fear?
In LCS?
In LCS, yeah.
Actually, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel any. Like, actually, against C9, I was shocked by Twitch damage. That's why I was inting the second game. But yeah, I think if he just play like just normal AD carry, I'm sure we're gonna smash them.
So there's no LCS bot lane that you even like worry about, like, oh, this guy might do well.
I think C9 Botio is good, decent, and TSM Botio. I don't know when TSM Botio doing well. They are really good, but it's hard to see their winning lane. So, I don't know. Like, I really couldn't feel any strong Botio.
Damn. So you guys think you're the best bot lane duo in North America, like, without a doubt?
I think we are fucking best. At least in NHS.
Hey, I respect that. Is there any bot lane duo outside of NALCS that you've played against that you've been like, wow, these guys are really good?
I think, of course, Uji was the first. Like, actually, when I play Morgana, like, I literally hit every AD or support, but, like, I couldn't hit Uji even one single time. Like, he dodged every my skill shot. I was like, what the fuck, this guy? He just
really?
Yeah, I really couldn't hit. Like, I juke, like, first time I threw the, threw left side, he dodged. I threw right side, he dodged again. I was like, what can I do? Then, okay, hey, Peter, I'm gonna just focus on his support, not Uzi. So I just threw Q on his support, and then he just like got bind, and then we just killed them. So Uzi is insane.
Do you think Uzi's better than Doublelift?
I think for now, at least now it's better. But yeah, I think in more.
But you're better than Ming, right? So it doesn't matter.
I think as a like in champion pool, I think I have more champion pool than his support. So I don't know, I'm better than him or not. Maybe it's my time to like prove against him in World Championship.
Okay. I respect that. Do you have high hopes now going into World Championships? Do you guys feel like I don't want to say that you'll like win it all, but you think you can get out of groups at least, right?
I think at MSI, like I was just like little bitch. Like I didn't have confidence, and like I was like when someone says something, I was so emotional, and I was like, oh, why you say that? I get hurt like that. But yeah, now I don't give a fuck. Like I just like.
Hey, I like that.
I just keep going, and then like, and then even when I was like that, I still beat them. So now like I'm full confident, not cocky. So I'm pretty sure we can do much better.
How far do you think you'll get at Worlds?
Like
realistically, don't tell me you think you can win it.
I think I'm sure at least we're gonna get out of group. At least.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For NA, for me, from NA, that alone, that makes me happy. If someone could tell me they're gonna get out of groups, I'm happy. Like that's.
But to be fair,
that's the bar I set.
Be fair, everyone said they'll get out of groups, and then they never did. Then they win the first week, and then next week they just all just.
There's no 2 weeks. There's no 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's no 2 weeks this week.
Oh,
it's
really?
actually just 9 days.
Okay, so, we win then. NA wins World Championships. You heard it here first. Scar, you got any questions about the C9 match?
That was the only question I had. I was just curious because, like, I've seen all the interviews for you after the games. I've seen like what you guys talked about like during the games. I was just curious, like during the C9 match, is there something interesting that came out that you guys didn't expect? You know, because like literally, I was just watching the series and like it just felt like they played the first comp, they did okay, and then they ran back to comp, and then you guys beat them harder, and then you beat them really hard, like to the point where like, you know, their parents would be ashamed of them like by the third game. So like it was really hard for me to say much about the series from outside.
I think before the match, when we talk about ban pick, like coach, like I was worried about they're gonna ban 3 support, because if they ban Morgana, Thresh, Rakan, I think it'll be like just like Tamkench Braum matchup. That's like what C9 like. But yeah, but when I said that, coach were like, "Hey, they're not gonna ban your support. Don't worry. They're not gonna be even one champion about you." So I was like, "Oh, okay, let me see." And then first game they banned Rakan and Thresh, and then I just said like, "Hey, coach, I told you they're gonna ban my support."
Do you think that Twitch pick, because I mean that was the first time that Twitch got played at do you think it's a good counter to Kai'Sa? Because I mean I've seen people been playing it in solo queue. What do you think of that?
I think, you know, like when Kai'Sa just show up, that time people pick Vayne into Kai'Sa because late game Vayne is like doing more damage. But I think that concept is kind of wrong. Kai'Sa is just OP. Kai'Sa is so strong.
Yeah.
And then like Twitch, you need flash, but Kai'Sa just move like fucking insect, like whatever. And then like he just like kill everyone. So I think Kai'Sa is much better pick than Twitch.
I can agree with that. That champion's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah. Scar, go to the next question.
All right. You talked a little bit about this already, but you said you've grown a lot as a player this year. How would you say this happened, and who, and what would you recommend to players who also want to see growth in their play? You know, because I remember when I was playing with you originally back when you first came over, you got rank 1 as support, and you were known in solo queue as like Rome Monster. I remember Tarzan tweeted about you, just like, if Olleh is on the other team, you're guaranteed to lose the game. And I was like, holy shit, dude, he's so tilted. Yeah. But then like, do you think you've like improved a lot since then? Like, what happened?
I think last year, like I was just pretty new in NLCS. I just moved from like Taiwan to USA, and then people were saying like, "Where's fucking Gorilla? Who's this fucking Olleh?" You know, like that time I have to just like prove myself. I have to improve just as a pro player. Like I didn't have time for like my teammate. Like I was there for myself. So like I just play like roaming support, Alistar, Thresh, Bard, whatever. Just prove that I'm better player. And yeah, last year I was doing that. But this year I play with Peter. I never played Braum and Tamkench before I met Peter. Like because my teammates were kind of like bad. So like with Peter, I had to play Braum and Tamkench every single game. I was so struggling, like, I don't know how to play this champion. Like, I cannot roam. Like, I have to just, like, stay next to Peter and then give shield, or, Peter, I'm ready to devour, and I still fail devour, and then, like, 8 minion, and then, like, Peter just, like, what the fuck, Olleh? And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I think I lost my confidence a lot when I started practicing Tamkench and Braum, but, yeah, I just kept playing, and yeah, I got defensive support as well, and I went to MSI, and then somehow my confidence stuff just like show up to everyone. Like, you know, even when your problem show up to one person or to your one friend, it's kind of embarrassed. But my problem just show up to everyone, like in the world, like Chinese people know, American people know, Europe people know, Korean people know, like they're just like making fun of me. And I was like, okay. So I moved to somewhere, and I realized, okay, so how to fix my problem? I play tons of solo queue, my problem didn't fix. Okay, let's go drink. And I just like go to drink, and then like drink.
Wait, so you're an alcohol? Is that what you're telling people? If they want to see improvement, alcohol is the solution?
I think my problem was like I was not myself. Like when you drunk as fuck, you turn to be yourself. You know, like you just say whatever you want without filter. Like you just say whatever, you just dancing on the street or whatever. And I was right there, and then maybe this is me. And I was dancing, and then rapping, singing, beatboxing, and I was like, this is me, huh?
Did you ever show up to like a team practice drunk? They would have just thrown your ass out, right? Okay.
But I drank a lot one day, and then next day I was fucked up. I was like throwing up, and I was like, "Hey coach, I think I cannot practice well." And then Dodo and Kane was so mad, like, "Hey, don't fucking drink alcohol. Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Oh, sorry," but yeah, I just did it, and I told them like, I'll play much better on stage and scream. Just please give me time. And actually, everyone knows that I have mental coach, right? That's Gerard, my American father. And I talked to him about it. Hey, Gerard, after I fixed some problem, I just went to drink alcohol a lot. Is it fine? And he talked to me like, oh, now you are like 17 years old. So, in mentor. So, okay, you can just drink alcohol and then just have fun. And I believe in you. And it was really great because I thought he gonna blame me, but yeah, like alcohol was the key this year.
Yeah, wow, I'm surprised, dude. I was expecting like you like talked to someone and they told you some advice that just like revolutionized the way you play. I didn't think it was just you went to go fucking drink and you just got fucking drunk as fuck one night and you're like, wow, wait a minute, what's going on?
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that and see if I play better.
I can tell you, Scar, nothing's gonna help you. But Olleh, let me. I'll say, I think when I first watched you play, when I watched you play Tom Kench, I was like, you were terrible at Tom Kench. I'm just gonna.
I was so terrible.
Yeah, I don't know how else to phrase it. Like that shit hurt to watch. Like watching you play now, it really is like. You're a completely different person. So it's just kind of funny to hear that like that's how you went about your like transformation. That I thought like maybe Doublelift, like Olleh, let's have a talk, let's have a one-on-one, let's figure this out together. No, it's just alcohol. I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. Shit, dude. That one caught me. That was a curveball right there. I mean, Scar, you got any comments on alcohol consumption?
I mean, I think the story we take away from this is he found his true self. That's that inner self-reflection, and it was through the help of substance abuse. And now we need to go on to the next one. Oh, do you have anything to add to this? Like, do you think, like, because I don't even know if that was the end of your story. I was so, like, I interrupted because I was so surprised, and then Cutie interrupted. But, like, is there still an ending?
What is ending? My alcohol?
Your story.
Yeah, your alcohol abuse.
My story. Oh, okay. So, there's one thing, like people just think, like, I just drink alcohol and then fucked up or whatever. But my true story is, like, I talk with mental coach, and I figure out my trauma inside, you know? Like, I was so afraid of getting hurt. I was afraid of my past, you know? I live in past, like, even in spring split. So, whenever I got drunk, like, I just, like, my trauma just show up, and my deepest fear just show up, and I have to face that. Like, actually, one thing was, like, really big to me was I love my mom. Like, I really love my mom, but when I talk with my mental coach, I figure out that my mom was not really strong enough to protect me. Like, when my father was, like, saying shit about me, like, don't fucking go to pro player. You just fucking study hard, or you just go part-time job. Don't be pro player. Like, my father says shit a lot, but my mom really didn't, like, really couldn't stand out for me. So, and then I figured out that even though I love my mom, I, like, my deepest side was, like, I kinda didn't like my mom because my mom didn't really protect me well. So I decided by myself, like, I want to be strong man. I want to have really strong mentor, so that I can protect my people. Like I don't want to be like my mom. Like even though I love my mom so much, so like I went to drink with my purpose. Like I want to be myself. I want to be so super strong, and then just to protect my people.
Damn.
And then like I believe if nice person can be strong, I think that's the better story. So I want that.
Wait, you're literally an anime hero.
Yeah, what the fuck? Damn. You're like, yeah, you're like fucking, you're like someone that you make a movie about or some shit, Olleh. You're like, when you win the world championships and they make a movie about you, I just want you to include the Beyond the Rift show in the movie. And pay me a licensing fee for it.
Amen. Amen, amen.
Yeah, but that's actually, wow, I didn't realize, like, damn, that actually is kind of nutty that, like, so you went to, like, your mental coach or whatever, and you just, like, he was able to just talk through the problems with you, and you felt like you evolved as a player because of it?
I think he, first time was, like, he just came to me, like, 4 months ago, and he just talked to me, like, oh, we're gonna do EMDR. EMDR is, like, the machine, like, kind of, like, massage your brain or something. And then he said, maybe you'll be really depressed if I do this, but I think it will really help you. So, are you ready for it? And I was like, I believe in you. You're my American father. Father don't do bad shit to son. And yeah, I just did it. And the first was like my friend's problem from middle school. Like I just dig in the hole every single day. Like, okay, middle school problem, my ex-girlfriend problem, parents problem, like my bad past memory. Like I dig every shit.
Damn.
And then now like I feel good. And then like I'm not afraid of like getting shit. Like when someone says shit, cutie pie, flame me or whatever. Like I don't I will just accept it. Like if that's really reasonable and has some logic, and I will just say yes. Maybe that's my problem. I will change it right now.
Damn. Do you feel like this is actually interesting? So now I'm gonna ask you: do you feel like this would help out a lot of other players? Do you think that this is something that's like actually? Because yeah, like watching you play, I feel like you're like it's like watching a different player. Like, I remember when I first watched you, yeah, I didn't think you were that good, but watching you now, like, you're good. Like, that's it. You're good. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, so, like, do you think that's something that a lot of players could use the help of in the LCS, or what do you...
I think, like, first thing is, like, the player has to practice well. Like, he has to put lots of effort. Then next is like you need mental coach. I think like if you are not good enough, and even though mental coach help you, it doesn't matter. Like you are still suck. But when you are good enough, but you just like couldn't perform well because of your mental stuff, then mental coach will help you a lot.
Because I'll say like when I used to play in the LCF, I used to have like a little bit of anxiety when I'd go on stage because. I mean, Dignitas, let's be honest, that team was fucking terrible. Sky, no offense to you. That team was garbage, and it always felt like I had like a weight on my shoulder or some shit. I don't know if it was because of like actual Dignitas or like my mental, like, how do you feel like that kind of stuff affects you? Because for me, like, I felt so hesitant to do anything whenever I'd play on stage. It was just like I wanted to do something, but then it's like, if this fucks up and then it's just going to be a fucking disaster, I'd rather just like do nothing than like actually try to do something. Like, yeah. I want to hear from your perspective because obviously you're someone that's, I guess, figured it out. Like, how did it feel before and how does it feel now?
Actually, I was like you. Like, I was like even afraid of like moving to get ward. Like even I couldn't across the river. You know, I was so afraid. Like, what if they just kill me on the river and then people gonna just flame me and coach gonna say shit to me after the game? I was like kinda, no, maybe I just gonna put defensive ward. That's it. But the thing is like when I get confidence, like I know I have to do this thing right now, and then I just didn't just go for it. Like I just check the information, ask our teammate, hey, can I just go here, or is a jungle top side? Then okay, I can get TP zone right now. Hey, can you Peter, can you cover me? Like I just ask everything, and then yeah, I just turn to be so safe to do every stuff. I think I just do it with all reason, and always follow the coach. I think coach draw the kind of like picture, and I have to paint it. I think like I'm the player who follow the coach's picture. I just follow him. That's what he wants.
I like that. Sky, you got anything else to add to this topic?
Dude, how do I add to this topic? No, I think he said a lot. Like, I mean, maybe a little, like, as a player, like, I always felt like having a mental coach is really good. Like, I think that the time I played the worst in my career, by far, was, after season 2 World. It was when Faker came to NA. Do you remember that, Cutie? When was that?
I think it was season 3, maybe.
Yes. And then we were trying to sort out, like, it was right before the split where I got replaced by Golden Glue. And I think I was told this before, but I think confidence is a big thing for me because at the time, like, I came from college and I had no friends, really. Like, I dropped all my college friends. I spent so much time in college, like, play video games. I really only had the people I met in the community, which is mainly my teammates. You, Cutie, and the rest of the people. And then what ended up happening was, like, we were looking for new top laners. So we were asking even the European teams, hey, do you have any top laners? Like, what do you think about top laners? Like, would you want to join Dig? Like, yada. And I remember Crumbs asked every single person or every single team that came from EU to NA, and they would say, always tell them the same thing. I would never join Dignitas because Scar is a garbage ass mid laner and I would never play with him. And I heard that through the grapevine and it felt super fucking bad. And I think the month following that period of time was the month where I played the worst league I've ever played in scrims. To the point where literally like a month, like it was like 3 weeks straight where I like hard fed to I'm sure he remembers, this is a lease route where you go behind the back of mid-tier 1 turret.
Oh yeah,
I died
yeah.
that lease route 2 weeks in a row. Not even 2 games, 2 weeks in a row. like it wouldn't be like every game, it'd be like every other game. But it was like never consistent. I think a lot of that was because like 100% those conversations not only like kind of penetrated my mind, but also like my teammates. Cause at the time it was like, I think now it's a little bit different where like all the teams have each other's backs. But back then it was like if someone was underperforming, your team didn't necessarily step in to be like, hey man, you know, like fuck those guys. Like you're doing great. That's why I had a lot of respect for people like Hai back then because Hai, I remember there was that one Worlds where Balls was D2 in Korea, dude. Hai literally tweeted, you guys are fucking idiots. Shut up. Balls is my teammate. Like, fuck you guys. Like, this guy's great, you know? And he publicly say that. And for me to see someone, like, do that, I've always been like, that's what a leader would do. Like, that's what someone who got your teammates back. And I think that when that happened to me, conversely, like, I had a period of time where I played really poorly, like, outside of just, like, spamming games to get better, which eventually I got better through spamming, like, 15 hours a day. It was hard for me because I didn't have that support network. Because my support network, usually, for a lot of pro players, they have a support network outside of League of Legends players. Like, they have, like, real life friends to fall back on who, like, you know, can be, like, pick them back up. But for me, my support network was just my team and just League players. And then, like, when I started to play bad, like, that support network wasn't something I could fall on because, like, they were also impacted by the negative rumors that happened because of me. So, like, it's really nice from my perspective to hear how much help you've gotten from someone, like a mental coach, you know, a second dad. Because, like, I always think of the stuff that people have right now, and I think, wow, like, I wish I could have had that kind of help beforehand. Whereas, like, me trying to go through stuff like that by myself was actually terrible. It was literally, like, one of the worst months of my entire life. Because it was just, like, me always being like, how bad am I as a player? Like, how am I as bad as these guys perceive me? Like, I respect these guys' opinions. Like, why am I this? And it was just like a mess for me, to be honest.
Yeah, that's. I'll say, like, yeah, being on Dignitas, like, it. I don't know how it was for other teams, but yeah, it always felt like people were just Everyone's out there for themselves. I imagine now when people play, like it's a lot more of a team environment. Like everyone's in this together. Maybe not for lower tier teams. I don't know how it is on lower tier teams. I can't imagine that they're all like, we're all in this together, guys. Don't worry. We're 10th place, so we're going to fuck them up, dude, with the power of friendship. But I imagine like that's what separates lower tier and higher tier teams is, yeah, that support network. Is you really do need to be able to support your teammates or you're just going to get fucking destroyed. That's why I love playing solo queue. Because I love people. Yeah, I love it, dude. Shifter was telling me too. Like, I asked him, "Why do you hate solo queue?" He said he doesn't even like. It's not that he hates the game. He doesn't hate any of that. He hates the people. he just hates like getting these people. And I agree with them. Like sometimes you'll get people on your team. They'll just fucking complain nonstop. I'm one of them, so I know like what the problem is. And yeah, that kind of shit in a team environment, that's no good. Don't be one of those people. Anyone here. Scar, though, go to the next question.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the next one. We pretty much talked about it, dude. Here we go. You've seen a lot of AD carries and played with multiple throughout the years. Olleh, what makes Doublelift unique amongst your lane partners? Because you've been on, I looked at your history, you've been on 4 or 5 separate competitive teams through 3 different regions.
Yeah, I think once in Taiwan, I think I had 3 AD carry.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, I was a kid. I think like maybe king or king, I don't know. Like I had 1 Korean AD carry, Taiwanese AD carry, and Hong Kong AD carry. I was like, today you A come here. Today, B, yeah, B come on. Oh, A play both man. Okay, C come on. And I was like that. But actually, like I play with like kind of all like newbie AD carry. They were like I only play with like got JJ, you know, but he wasn't really veteran. So
is God JJ not a veteran AD? I thought he was. Is he not? I have no idea.
No, he didn't. Yeah, say anything. So I think Peter's different is like he asked a lot. Like he said, I need you right now. I want you to be pro right now so that I can get counter pick. Like he know how to get ahead, how to play better than enemy botio. So like whenever he asks, sometimes I say, yeah, I think 90% I just say yes because I know he has better idea. So yeah, like the biggest difference is he asking a lot, really a lot, not just like 1 or 2 stuff. He asks so many stuff.
Do you prefer playing with that kind of player that asks a lot of you, or do you prefer being able to like be the one to be like, you need to play safe or something, I'm gonna go do something, I'm just gonna go roam, just sit under your tower, some shit like that?
You are just talking like, do you want to play with Cody or Doublelift now?
Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying about Cody's son?
I think, in early time, like he didn't really ask anything. Like, I think he was saying like, oh, I cannot be good AD carry. Even I cannot, like, maybe if I'm doing good, maybe I can be top 5 AD carry. And
wait, that's what Cody's son would say?
Yeah, in spring split last year. But after we make playoff, I just talked to him in person. Hey, Cody, I'm gonna make you fucking top 2 or top 1 AD carry. You can just do it. Fucking go. Let's go. And in the end, we went to final against TSM. But yeah, sadly we lost. But we made World Championship last year. So, but yeah, I think Cody started asking more, but he doesn't. I think he didn't really know how to ask what he need. But Peter exactly knows that, like what he wants and exactly which moment. Like that's like really specific stuff. So I think I prefer to work with Peter.
Do you ever tell like Peter what to do? Are there times that you'll be like, what kind of conversation do you have with them? Well, or I need you to come bottom, I'm gonna get dove or some shit, and you're just like, no, get off the tower, I'm gonna go do something else. Like, do you have those kinds of disagreements with them?
I think no, we don't do like that. I think before I roam, I just talk to him. Hey Peter, I'm gonna go to mid. Are you okay? And if he say yes, I just move. Like before I do something, I just ask him first. Like, instead of like I already went to mid and then say something like, Hey Peter, I'm mid. Don't die. You know that I think that's bad way.
Okay. Damn.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. Like, I didn't realize that Doublelift was so forceful. Because I imagine, like, I've never played with like Afro, but I know that he's like, isn't he a very? Do you know what kind of style of support he is? Isn't he like someone that takes the reins or something like that? Or no?
I don't really know. I think just better to ask Peter or Jake.
I think both Peter and Afro are both similar types of people who want to command leadership positions. I think Double has gotten a lot better over the years of like before he would ask the wrong questions, right? And nowadays I think he's very pointed in like exactly what Olleh said, right? He asks what he wants and what he needs, and he knows what he needs, you know? Mm-hmm. That's what you get from playing at such a high level for such a long time. I'm sure the same is true for like Afro in terms of the shot calling stuff. But right now, Doublelift is just like also like a super top tier mechanical player as well. So that's really surprising. I'm impressed by how much he's grown as a player. He's actually a monster now.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was so like, cause yeah, back when we played, like I remember Doublelift, like that was just a guy where it's just people tell him what to do. He's like a weapon. Like you gotta point him and like try to get him to do something. Like I didn't realize he's grown so much that he's actually like commanding things. Like I need you to do this, all that kind of stuff. That's pretty surprising. Do you think that it's easy to grow that much as a player? Because I know, like, for me personally, I think a lot of the like new AD carries in the LCS are like very bad, and I don't think that they'll ever get better. Honestly, I think that they'll get better, but the amount of time that it'll take them to get better is like they're fucking doomed. Do you think that it's easy to get really good as an AD, like to get to the level of like someone like Doublelift? How long do you think it takes someone like Cody's son to get there?
I think it's not like how long. It's about like how you learn. I think if people don't know how to learn to be best AD carry, I think you can't. Like even though you take like 10 years, 5 years, whatever, you can't. Like every region has like Uzi, Reckless, Doublelift, like only like few AD carry like can just like stand out. I think that's the things. Like you, even though you put lots of time, if you don't know how to do it, you will never be best AD carry like Doublelift, Reckless.
Well, let me ask you then, who do you think's the second best AD in NA?
That's a good question.
I think Sneaky.
You think Sneaky? Ooh. Where would you put Sven as third?
I think Sven is like 2.5. I think
2.5. Okay.
2.5.
And Sneaky's 2. Okay.
Sneaky 2.
Who then? I guess go through all the Can you go through all the ADs for me? I'm just curious where like you'd rank ADs as an AD player myself. Like, where would you put them on like a tier list? Like you'd put Doublelift first, Sneaky, Sven.
Mm-hmm. And maybe Cody. Cody
in front of Rikara.
Cody fourth.
Cody fourth. Where would you?
Really, Cody fourth.
Cody fourth. I mean, I knew he threw the game, but he still know how to play.
Yeah. I think with Cody, he's really kind of. Maybe this unfortunately isn't a thing. Like people remember him from Last Worlds, right, where he got like that one death and then lost the world, and that's what everyone remembers. And now he just remembered for like he threw the game-winning series.
Yeah, he does that a lot. You put Cody in front of like Apollo.
Yeah.
Where would you put Apollo?
Apollo, I think their mentor. I think their mentor went to Sky after they got benched, I think. So I'm not gonna put him anywhere.
Oh, you're not gonna put him anywhere.
He's not even on the dartboard for Jesus, man.
Damn.
This is gonna get really interesting when we get to our last question, then.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go then to the next question. There, I was just curious, where would you put Arrow?
Arrow. What? Arrow? I think top 5.
Top
Really?
5. But you already put 5 on the list already.
No, he put 2.5.
We put 2.5. Alright, I'll let him. Alright, I'll give you that one. Alright, go to the next question.
I guess this is just something separately. Like me and Kitty were a part of a big show match on Saturday. I was just wondering, like, Olleh, like, did you watch it? Like, did you think it was pretty cool? Like, what were you guys doing at the time? Were you guys like playing scrims?
Oh yeah, we are playing Scream. But
You guys didn't watch it at all?
wait. I think that time was our band pick time. We were talking about band pick, like, how we gonna pick first, what is our first pick, what is our, like, second pick, like, we were just talking about band pick, and then, like, I actually, like, my behind was monitor, and then sometimes I just look at the match like this, and then, like, Dodo was like, just fucking turf it! And then I was like, oh, okay. I think I was watching, Jake was watching, I think almost player was watching the show, but like, turn off the monitor. I was like, oh, okay.
Do you think it was cool that they did it though? Like, I don't know how it was from people who weren't playing, because me and Kitty were actually on the stage.
I think it's pretty cool. Like, it's like so entertaining, and they're like, so, I don't know, like you guys like what they talk, but like hopefully just like randomly open has like this, and then what do you think about it? Like, no, never gonna see that. So, like, I think even the Tyler was like just hard to carry that show.
Yeah, dude, Tyler's fucking beast.
Well, he was very tall.
Do you think he was very tall? You just said. I like that. Do you think they should do something like that for the All-Star matches? Because I saw a lot of people like talking about this is how All-Stars should be, that kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you think of like? Because I mean, you're probably someone that maybe will go to All-Stars because you compete against Afro.
No, there's Afro move.
Yeah,
last year I
maybe,
almost beat him, but
yeah, I'm saying, if you win the World Championships this year, you're probably going to go to All-Stars, so.
I don't think so. I think Jake and Doublelift will go to All-Star.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there's only two players.
only
I
two.
forgot that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so unlucky, actually.
Yeah.
I think Jake deserve a lot.
But well, if you went to All-Stars, would you like seeing it, that way that they had it with like the show match? Or would you prefer it being the like serious matches that they have now?
I mean, like, people have like seen, like, watched the fucking serious game like for 10 months, like 11 months, and then you just still want to watch serious game. I think that's like bullshit. Just chill, guys. Just chill, and then enjoy the like pro players show, and then and then maybe who knows, like play the games, entertaining, and then one guy just like maybe double lift to just hand mic and then singing or rapping, whatever. Like, it'd be so cool. Like Chinese rap against like NA rap, and then like it can be like so entertaining. It can be so crazy fun.
So you prefer All-Stars if it was like a more fun event than like a serious event?
Mm-hmm. Just imagine, Uzi is rapping in Chinese against Doublelift rapping in English.
Oh my.
Holy moly!
Holy
I'm the
shit.
best Eddie Carey. What should trade the Chang Eddie Carey, huh? Like, just like Mandarin English, whatever.
See, they need to send Olleh to All-Stars. I want to hear this kind of rapping at All-Stars, dude. That's the kind of shit I want to see at All-Stars. Scar, what were you going to say, though?
Wait. I was really interested, because like, while you're talking about All-Stars and sending your team there, like, you said Jake deserves to go. Dude, I personally, I'm a big Jake fan, dude. I'm a big Smithy fan. He like comes over to our house sometimes here and there when he's not super busy. What do you think about Jake? Because like, I'm a big fan. I just want to know, why do you think he deserves it?
He's super smart. Like, I think in our team, he's the most talented player. Like,
Really?
I think, like, actually, like, I went to a last of country. I always got rank 1 in solo queue, and then I was kind of confident myself, like, oh, I'm so talented. But after I met Jake, I just hands down. Oh, Jake is fucking best. He's so fucking talented. You know, everyone know he doesn't even play solo queue.
No, I know, dude, he's Diamond 2, like, or 5, like,
Yeah.
every season. He plays Fortnite, PUBG, like, literally, like, just rotates. He played Rust before. He's the only player in the league, I say, does not play League of Legends, but he's super fucking good. Do not copy him. He's the exception.
Yeah, he's fucking god. Like, I play, like, so many solo queue, like, but, like, he doesn't play, and sometimes, like, oh, maybe, oh, there's Odyssey, I'm gonna play Odyssey. And then, like, he just play Aram, Odyssey, don't play solo queue. And then, like, in the final, like, on big stage, he was the only one who made really strong shot call. And I was like, wow, okay, Jake, you're the best. So, I always say, like, follow Jake. We have one FJ, follow Jake. I just follow Jake.
How would you rank your team then? Because you say Jake's the best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
who's the second, third, fourth? Don't say you're the fifth.
I think Jake is the first. Second is Doublelift and Impact same. Like Jake, Doublelift, Impact second. I think me and Eugene like this. I think our team is like this.
But let me ask you: do you guys think that you're on the bottom of the pyramid because you play a more supportive role on the team, or just that you're not like nearly as impactful as like Jake?
I think like people don't give a fuck to support, but I did so many things like behind. So I think I don't know.
You think you should be higher then? Do you think you should be second?
I think the best team is like equal.
Equal? Do you think that's even possible though? Because that doesn't sound. I don't know. I've never seen I've never seen a team and been like, damn, all these guys, they're all playing at the exact same level.
I think we kind of did in final. Our level was like kind of same. Like we are all higher than C9.
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah, that was. You guys rolled the shit out of them. So you're definitely higher than C9. I mean, that's. I don't know if people don't value supports or if it's just like supports doomed to be like one of those roles that are like, oh my god, they have this guy on support. I gotta watch this shit. Cause like, that's just how I feel support is. I've never, maybe it's just cause my supports that I've played with have been like Kiwi Kid, Locust. And
Whoa, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying, I've never played with a support and.
was a top support in the region.
Patoya was great too. I've never played with a support that's been like, oh my god, my mind's fucking blown. Like, what support, is there one that you look up to that when you watch him play, you're just like, holy shit, this guy is nutty. Like, I can't believe he just did that. I can't believe he got that deep ward in.
I think Mata in Korea and the Ming in RNG. I think these two, they're really good.
You think though that they're like higher in importance than the rest of their team?
I think pretty much they're really doing much better.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm surprised because like I don't know who's on RNG. It's Uzi Mata. I don't know who they're. Uzi Ming. Yeah, Uzi Ming. My bad. Uzi Ming. Who's their mid top and jungle? Do any of you guys know off the top of your heads?
I think it's
Let me.
Xiaohu and is it Xiaohu? I feel like I have not watched them in a while.
Xiaohu, Kasa, MNXG, Uji, Ming.
You're perfect.
Damn, this guy's big brain.
You're
Hey, good
perfect.
shit. Yeah, I guess I could see that because whenever I hear RNG, the only names that I ever hear are just Uzi. Yeah.
Just Uzi.
Yeah, pretty much so.
He's incredible. When I watch him play AD, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's so good.
Yeah, that's why I want World Championships to come to NA again so I can play solo queue and be like, wow, it's like I'm pro again, but I'm second master still. Feels bad.
Alright, before we exit this topic, Kitty, me and you were on the stage. Do you have anything that you want to tell the people watching? Like, what was it was like, or
I mean,
you have any thoughts about it?
It was pretty fun. Like, I mean, like I said before, Riot hasn't included like content creators in anything for like 5 years. So it's cool to see them like the game's finally dying. So they're like, shit, we gotta get something going. So it's nice that they're like reaching out to content creators finally. I mean, that's the reality of it here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. Like, it's nice. I'm like really happy. I'm humbled that they like actually want me to do anything for them. I'm more than willing, more than happy to do anything for them. So I thank them for that. I thought it was really fun. It was very like, it wasn't organized at all, or not organized, that's not the word, but there was no like planning to it. It was just like, well, go up there and just fucking do your thing. Like, that's all they just kept saying. Just go do your thing, dude. You guys are the funny ones, just go and do it. It's like, alright, well, shit.
Behind the scenes, we're like asking people, you guys, how seriously are you guys taking this? You guys taking this seriously, or what are we playing? And Mo the entire time was just like, let me play against the Silver 2 mid laner. Please, I need to pop off on stage. Like, I gotta do it. It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, let me ask you, Olleh, do you do rehearsals before, do you do rehearsals for like being on stage, or do you just like, you just show up and just go on stage?
Oh, I think we did this, sir.
Oh, you
for
do?
30 minutes? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, cause like, yeah, we didn't do any rehearsals. It's just like, get up there. Shit, you guys are playing now. Yeah, it's just like, you guys are playing now. Get the fuck over there. It's like,
What the f-
Yeah, they didn't tell us like how did you want to do it. It's like, oh, it's a fun show. What does that mean? So like, we were just like, okay, let's play. Like,
yeah, we didn't even know who we were playing against until like literally like an hour before we were playing.
Yeah, so like the way I thought about it, Mo was gonna take the game like he's playing Yasuo, you know, he's gonna go in, and the rest of us just play random shit. So Void picked his 30% win rate champion. I played Jungle Talon, and bot lane played like Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good times.
It's good. Like, it was really fun. Like, I'm with Kitty on this. I really enjoyed it. I hope they do it again. And I was really happy Tyler randomly came out. Actually, it was unplanned with Tyler, and he just was available for the day. And it was super sick. Like, without Tyler, it would have been definitely a worse event. But then, like, he showed up last minute, and like, honestly, he killed it. He's super good.
Yeah, that shit is like, yeah, I feel like if they do more things like that, like, don't overkill it. Don't do it every fucking event, because no one's gonna give a shit then. But, you know, if you just sprinkle it on a little bit every now and then, like, I think people like it. It's kind of cool. I enjoyed doing it. I'm sure everyone else enjoyed doing it. Hey, I'm happy with that. But let's go to the next topic, Scar.
All right, the very last one before the Discord Q&A. Yeah. NA Gauntlet is happening with 4 different teams. Who do you want to go to the Worlds? That's it. That's the question. Not who do you expect. Well, I guess who do you expect, but who do you want to go to the Worlds?
So for the people that don't know, though, like 100 Thieves and Liquid are guaranteed into Worlds.
So the 4 teams are Echo Fox, TSM, C9, Clutch Gaming.
Actually, as a former KT player, I want CG to go. Because there's Lita from KT.
Let me ask you, though, what are the chances that Clutch Gaming goes?
2%.
2%?
That's good.
Wait, you said that's good, Scar.
I kind of already wrote them off. You know? I feel like they've been really silent, so it's really hard for me to say how good they are, but like it's really hard for me to see them play against like TSM or C9 and be like, yeah, they're gonna come out on top. But they're TSM's kryptonite last split. Maybe it happens again.
I mean, do you think they're C9's kryptonite also?
I think C9. I feel like C9 can go. Like realistic, I think C9 is going towards.
Yeah, like realistically, it just comes down to TSM and C9, right? Like those are the 2 teams that will actually have a chance of going. Or okay, so you think it'll be C9?
Yeah, most high chance.
Sky, who do you think, as the analytical mind, the analyst,
Dude, I think it's C9. They just suck because TL was better than them, and I'm just like, all right. Like, they looked really bad, but TL's better, but I think C9 is still really good. You know? I think I have to cheer for them because it's the team that plays the most WoW. So, like, yeah, I kind of feel like a very direct connection with them. Do
you think it'll be weird, though, to not see TSM at Worlds? Because I know a lot of people have been talking about, like, Worlds without TSM, what the fuck?
Oh, not only will it be weird, but I think, like, it's the same with every sports, right? If the most popular team loses, it's funny. Like, it's entertaining. Because the underdog winning is always more enjoyable as a story. So for me, even when TSM's not, like, the best team in the country, when I watch TSM lose, like the chance of them losing gets me excited. You know, even if they're not good, like, I like and respect a lot of the players in the team, right? But I just think it's the org, right? It's just that they're like the Cowboys of, you know, the league. And so, like, whenever they can lose, and if they do, I just think it's hilarious. So if they don't make it to Worlds, I just think it's going to be funny. And I think that roster is going to blow up, like, into the atmosphere if that happens.
Yeah.
But
I think I have one story. I think, like, every world, like Korea and China, I think Korea and NASS has kind of same story. Like, Griffin just show up, C9 just show up with new rosters, then they went to final, and then sadly KT won, and then Tier 1, they underdog couldn't win. But I feel like SKT already failed, there's Faker, and TSM in NASS, I feel like can be same story. I guess.
Oh, so Bjergsen's NA Faker?
I think he's NA Faker. Like, he won lots of title, and I think it'd be same storyline. I feel like there's some script behind. Yeah,
I think you're onto something, because I've always been saying LCS is scripted. I agree with you on that. What do you think of the TSM roster? If they don't make it to Worlds, do you think that their problem's something that time will fix, or do you think that it's like do they need to, like, change their roster around, in your opinion?
I think like, they already had enough time. You know, like, whenever I got problem, like, I just solve it. I just, like, prove that I work on that. So, like, it's kind of, if they say, like, we didn't have time enough, like, I will say shit. Like, I got flame a lot, and then I put my effort, even with drinking alcohol, and then, like, you guys didn't have time enough to solve your problem, that's bullshit. So, I think they just don't have synergy, or maybe their character is not, like, fit to each other. I don't know.
Let me ask you then, this one, if you don't want to answer it, that's fine. What do you think the problem with TSM is?
Ego.
You think it's ego? Wait, who, in your opinion then, would be the problem? Is it just the general, like, team egos clashing? Or is there, like, one ego that's, like, consuming them all?
I think just in general, just everyone. Like, cannot just point out one person problem.
Is that not something, though, that can be fixed with, like, because you said that you got your the mental coaching. Is that not something that can be fixed with mental coaching, or do you think that their egos have gone so big that not even mental coaching can fix it?
I think at least they need one player like Sponge. You know, can observe the toxic, shitty, whatever. Like, I feel like there's no any Sponge guy. Just like, like saying back to back.
See, I liked what you just said right there, because people always wonder, why did Dignitas keep Kiwi Kid? Kiwi Kid was the Sponge of Dignitas, dude. He was the SpongeBob. He tanked it up for our team. Like, he was just, you say some shit, yeah, that's me, dude. Kiwi Kid was all about that shit. Like, I like that you just said that, because I feel like that's something that's probably not that important for a good team, but, like, it's important for a team that has problems. I can agree with you on that one a lot. I mean, Sky, you got anything to say about TSM or any of that?
Nah, I think their roster just doesn't work too well together. Like, they'll probably all do better if they leave all of them actually. So
Who do you?
But they can make worse.
what?
They can still make world championship.
Yeah.
They still have a
Yeah.
chance.
Like even with all this being said, like if they make worlds, like it'd still be somewhat of a success. But I think that like something needs to change. They brought.
Let me say
Every time for worlds, this is what TSM does. Like their team is exploding, and they're like, our secret weapon is Weldon. Let's fly him in, and they fly in Weldon as like their mind coach. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like they've done this multiple times, and like it's been effective somewhat here and there, and like maybe it's been really effective. And I don't even know how the team would be like without Weldon. But regardless, it feels like he's just their bandage to the bigger problem that's never been fixed.
Do you think even if TSM gets to Worlds that they'll fix their roster? Or you think if they get to Worlds then everything?
If they get to Worlds, I would say they're replacing at least 2 players, 1 to 2 players.
Even if they get
who?
Oh shit, dude! I don't know. Olleh, don't put me in the spot here. I don't know.
Olleh, who would you replace on that team? If you were Reggie, you were the manager of that team, and your team didn't make it to Worlds, who would you be like, you know what, in my general knowledge of League of Legends, I feel like these are the problem players.
I think general knowledge, Bjergsen and Hunter made worse last year. And Missy and Zven made worse. That's it.
Okay, I can understand that. You don't need to say anything else. Those guys did make the World Championships, and if they didn't make the World Championships this year, yeah, that makes sense.
This is a way more competitive year because this year
yeah,
there's
of
Olleh,
course,
TL Olleh, so it's tough.
Makes sense. Scar, let's go to the next topic.
Dude, we're on the last thing. You know what to say, Cutie.
All right. Well, I can't tab out of this because I'm capturing the All
right. You want me to do it too?
Yeah.
I'm doing your job this time, dude. What are you doing then?
I'm just looking good, dude. That's what I do.
Alright, you're just looking good. Okay. You introduce. I'll read.
Introduce what?
What the section we're about.
Okay, we're introducing the live question and answer segment on this show. That's where you got questions, we got answers. Feel free to ask them because Scar's about to read them out right now. Scar, go ahead and read me out a couple of quick questions.
Okay, here's a good one. Olleh, is there a reason pros pick the same champions over and over again? He's probably talking about, Bjerg playing Lazillion, a lot of the team comps being the same identically. Like, what's the reason for that? Is there a reason?
Because they're just only know how to that champion.
Really? You think that, like, if someone knew, I guess, I was going to say, if someone knew how to play Aurelion Sol, do you think he'd have that as a pocket pick? But there's someone like that. You think that players, if they knew how to play a champion to, like, its fullest level, would be more willing to, like, go out of the meta?
I think he has to be good at the champion first, and his team has to understand how to play around the champion. And then the good part is like enemy won't have the chance to play against the champion in Scream. So on stage it's like, what the fuck, how to play against that champion? Like against Twitch game. Like, what the fuck this damage? I just fucking died. Like, yeah, it can't be like that.
Do you think something like that's important, or do you think it's better to just refine like the meta picks?
I think first you have to understand like meta pick for sure, and then you can move to next. Like I practiced tons of Braum game. That's why I could pick Morgana and Thresh into it. I think like C9 they just pick first pick Braum, and then I just picked Morgana and Thresh, and they were like, oh, we never play against those champions in Scream, and that's what happened.
All right, fair enough. Scar, give me another one.
Okay. Is there a reason why Koreans seem to be the best at the game? Oh, this one. Here we go. Olleh.
Now everyone say China is the best.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Now.
Okay. Well, Olleh, do you think there's a reason China's the best? Let's change the question.
I think I read lots of article about it. It's like many Korean coach went to China like before, but that time like players just saying shit to coach in front of their face, or sometimes when there's problem, players just went to owner, hey, this coach sucks, just fucking kick him out. And then like player were stronger than coaches, in past, but now like it's different. Coaches are like really strong. Like owner respect them a lot, give them some power. So like coaches can make the like kind of plan for team, and then make the like they can order for you like, hey, Uji just play like that, Karsa play like that. So RNG move like team. They literally play like super team. So I think China is like so strong because their coaches are doing their good job, I think.
Okay. Well, keep getting this question, so I'm just gonna have to ask this from like a lot of different people, Francis, Minji, whatever. Where would you rank I'm a Cutie Pie on the AD carry ladder?
Yeah, where would you rank me in LCS? Yeah, put me on the LCS ladder. You said those
Olleh.
like, give it to me straight, Olleh.
I think 3.5.
3.5.
3.5? You're better than Cody? There's no way.
Hell yeah.
I feel like at least Cutie Pie want to throw the game.
You what? That's what you feel like? Wait, I'm gonna say.
Have you seen his streams?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I will throw the game. I will
throw the game.
I will throw the game 100% without a
So go
doubt.
to 5.5.
No. Okay, I won't throw the game. No. I won't throw the game. I'm 3.5. Won't throw the game here.
Okay. 5.5 player. I
No,
got it.
3.5.
Okay. This is weird. When Virus32 asks, let's say Pobothra gets sick and can't play at Worlds. That's an oddly specific question. If you could choose anyone non-Worlds, who would you want to fill his spot?
I mean, like, in NA or...
I'm guessing he means NA. So NA, you can't choose him. You can't choose 100 Thieves and you can't choose, like, what, the C9 mid later. Who are you choosing to play with?
Maybe I go with Bjergsen.
Let's say you can't choose Bjergsen. I'm actually interested. What if there's no Bjergsen, no TSM either? You got like Echo Fox.
Yeah, Sebi, Power of Evil.
Optic. Any of those?
Maybe go with I think I will choose PoE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I respect that.
Answer.
PoE.
What kind of meta do you think you'll see at Worlds? Or what kind of meta would you want to see at Worlds if you had the choice asked chicken, Olleh and Cutie, and me and Cutie, whatever? What meta do you prefer at Worlds?
The meta.
Yes.
Like
what type of game do you want to play at Worlds?
Just AD carry meta.
Oh, you going to play AD carry?
Yeah.
Do you want to play? You don't want to play with Heimerdinger and Vladimir?
No, I don't want to.
Let me ask you, what do you think of that meta? Because like Riot Games was like hailing this as like the biggest success. This is the meta of the future. Everyone wants to play. Did you enjoy playing that meta?
I think if your AD carry can play those champions, you will love that meta. But I was playing Vladimir and Alistar like 3 games, and everyone just flame me. Olleh, what are you doing? Why you int it? I was like, oh, okay, just blame me. Yeah.
Did you not like Doublelift's Vladimir?
Oh my god!
I think like first two weeks, like his blood was really bad, but after he's practiced a lot, I think his blood was really clean, and then meta just changed.
Yeah, then they just got rid of it entirely, so it doesn't even matter. God, give me one more question. Give me one more.
BT Soup asks, how much effort do NA players and coaches put into scouting new picks for themselves? It feels like NA region mostly picks what other regions play. Is this true, Olleh?
About new picks, right?
Yeah, new picks. How do you guys play new picks?
I think, actually, like, if you have to practice new champion in solo queue, right? But in solo queue, if you play new champion, like, sometimes people just hard, like, flame you, or you just can't play with the champion in only time. So, like, it's kind of annoying. Like, in Korea, if you pick new champion, they're kind of okay with that. Like, oh, you're playing new champion, and then just try. But in NA, I feel like you're doing some bullshit. Like, I don't like that feeling. I played Gragas support like 2 days ago, and then someone was flaming me, like, hey, why you pick Gragas? You could pick Thresh. I was like, I have to practice. And
Wait, do you think that playing solo queue is the best way of practicing a new champion? Because like a lot of people will say, go play a normal game, dude, if you want to go practice a new champion. Do you ever play normal games at all, or do you only play ranked?
I think just play normal game with girls. That's it.
I agree right there, dude. I 100% agree right there. Normal game, play with girlfriend.
Yeah.
Useless any other way. 100% agree with that shit, dude.
Wait, last year I had 100% ranked games played. Actually, on one of my accounts.
Yeah, me too. Dude, normals are like a complete waste of time. Like people that say, go play a normal, dude. Fucking useless.
Wait. Actually, I have a funny story with this. So like, when I was actually dating in the scene, and I was super like trying to keep on a down low. I joined an ARAM with her, and immediately she gets messaged, "Are you dating Skara?" He never plays ARAMs or anything that's not ranked. He never does this. Mm-hmm. Are you seeing him right now? And that's when my cover was blown, because I played one ARAM game, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Holy shit!" Dude, I'm with you, Olleh. Only ranked. That's all I'm playing.
Yeah, only rank. I actually, like, in Korea, I was playing normal game and ARAM with, like, some older, like, people. Like, they're, like, 35, 40 years old. And they're, like, someone just, like, texted me, like, "Hey, Olleh, did you get girlfriend?" I was like, "Huh? Why? And they said, like, "You are playing normal game. Who's that girl?" Even that nickname was not, like, girl name. I was like...
That's so funny.
No, that 100% though, that's the damn truth. I'm glad that it still holds true today that like, yeah, you only play normal games because you're playing with your girlfriend and she can't play with you in a ranked game. Dude, if I could bring a girlfriend into ranked game, I would, man. So
you do it with Leisha next season.
Leisha doesn't play this fucking game anymore, dude. Are you kidding me?
Alright, never mind.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. But anyways, that's the final question, and that's going to conclude this Beyond the Rift episode number 580. I want to thank Olleh for joining us today. Olleh, thanks for helping us with our technical difficulties. If the people want more of you, where can they get you?
What did you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
If the people want some more of Olleh, where can they find more Olleh?
I think you can come to my Discord Olleh server. Yesterday I went to just voice chat, and I just like saying some bullshit. But yeah, and I think Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter.
Alright. No. Hold on. I got this. If you want to find a great guest, Olleh, you can find him on Twitter, at TL Olleh, on Twitch, Olleh. You can also find him at the World Championships later this year, where he will be competing against the best players in the world as our premier and first place support going from the region. That's where you can find him.
What about his Facebook? Say his Facebook, J Joe Song.
I can't do it, dude. You can find him on his Facebook, JJ Sungi.
Stop it,
Jusong. My name is
Jusong. Okay, close enough.
Sky, you're killing me, dude. Sky, just stop talking. Sky, if the people want more of you, where can they fucking get you?
I'll be streaming on Twitch.tv/Scar. You can find me on my Twitter. I'll be streaming pretty soon, in the next hour. You know where to find this show every Thursday, 4 p.m. PDT. It's going to be a great time on Beyond the Rift. Again, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to Olleh for joining us. And I want to thank, most importantly, myself for being a 3.5 ADC. Thank you, Amakita. Great job. 3.5. No, I'm 3.5. Better than Cody's son. You heard it here first. That's it today. See you guys later. Bye. Bye, guys.